Northern Roots Oldham Garden at Hampton Court Palace Flower Show 2020 is a garden with a twist. I say a twist because the stone that I'm sitting on and the stone that we're placing around me at this moment in time and trying to clean has no set size, it's no set depth, and in fact up until this morning, and we actually gave it a first clean down, we didn't know what was coming out of the magic box, and we'd seen some of it but we hadn't seen all of it. And I think when you reach a stage like Hampton Court Palace Flower Show, having a team, I double underline that CD backup team there to, as pedantic as this might sound, but how far to clean it. So we've got stone that dates back to 1865. It comes from a grade 2 listed old courthouse building. Some of it comes from the old mills and some of it comes from the old railway lines that would have gone around Snipe Clough, where the garden will be relocated after. And we didn't want to clean it too much. We didn't want it to lose its old school, its character. And we could have easily taken it and put it through a sawmill and said that it came from that, and we would have been within the brief that we gave to the Royal Horticultural Society, but that's not what it's about. And so making those phone calls, having those journeys, taking that time with another company to say, how do we best do this? And that's the biggest thing that CD have given on this one. I think normally they're famed for finding boulders or stones that are unusual for show gardens at Chelsea and Hampton. But I think it's my first time to call CD and say, I've got something different, but I've got something different where I need your eyes, I need your expertise, I need that 40 plus years of experience, and I need you to tell me how to do this thing that's in my head so that it all gels and feels like one big home. It's important to do that heritage and that history of Oldham justice and to get that right, and you couldn't ask for better people by your side on this one. I'm humbled and I'm grateful that the time has been gifted to me, and I don't think anything on a shelf gives you that. The Northern Roots Oldham Show Garden team is one that makes me smile a lot, and it's you have to scratch your head when you think about it a little bit, or at least I do, and it's certainly been raising a few eyebrows. So myself and Ed Burnham Landscaping, are back together on this one, and that now makes me want to sing Westlife No Take That songs. But we've got an added extra special army to it with Chloe Quinn, Pollyanna Wilkinson and Naomi Ferret Cohen in on the design and planting team. Frank Rotwell and a whole army in behind them are coming in on the structure. CD Stone, logically yourselves, in on the stonework, and that's obviously come from the lands that are around us. And then it starts to get really detailed, and it gets so detailed when we get into the products that are being made specifically for Northern Roots Oldham, being made by people and businesses and such warm, kind hearts who've seen that Oldham, hopefully rightly so, is on stage at the largest garden flower show in the world. And I can't tell you all of them at this moment in time because they've not all been announced. So to the people and businesses of Oldham, I'm really sorry, but if you go to Northern Roots, you'll like what you see when you go there, and everybody involved in the garden and everything that's being wrapped around that magic, absolute wonderful bubble will be there for you to see. But more than that, this thing is to this garden, this wonderful garden with this wonderful army posse of people who who seem to smile when I say things. Sometimes they laugh, but on garden design things they smile anyway and tend to take it seriously and get in behind it, and it certainly couldn't happen without them. But the garden at Hampton Court Palace Flower Show 2020 is being used to launch a new 160 acre eco park that'll be pieced together and built over the next couple of years. And all I can say is come to Oldham, come and visit it, come and see it now before they build it. Check out the website and then come next year and see it again, and I promise you what you're about to see happen off the back of the reason you're watching this video, the reason why CED are involved, why Burnham's involved, why Frank Rockwell is involved, why all of the businesses are part of it, is to make this wonderful place.